Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting video for me because this is probably the most requested video ever on my channel, like of all time. Everybody always wants to know, what do I use on my skin? What's my skincare routine? What are my favorite products? So today I'm kind of just bringing that all together in one and just showing you guys really in depth all of the products that I use, all the products that I love. The reason why I've waited so long to make this video is because I really wanted to know exactly what products I was going to put into it. Like I wanted to have like a set routine schedule for my skin, you know what I mean? I've been testing and trying out so many products over the past few years like crazy, and I just wanted to make sure that I was sure about what I was talking about before I told you guys what I was liking. So I'm very sure about these products that I'm about to show you. My skin changes throughout the year. I get oily skin, I get super dry skin during the winter, I get oily skin mostly like during the summer. Sometimes it even gets dry and like flaky in the summer. My skin is weird, it changes all the time, so no matter what skin type you have, I probably know a little bit about it and can show you a product that I would recommend for that. People think that I just have perfect skin or I'm born with like flawless skin and I never get a blemish or anything like that, and that is so far from the truth. I definitely struggled with my own form of acne when I was like a teenager going into my 20s. I had these like little bumps in my skin, like underneath my skin, so my skin was very like textured, especially right here. And I think they were called milia. That's what like the dermatologist thought they were. I'm not really going to get all into that because I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not like a skincare expert, I'm just telling you what I know. But I did have a bunch of like little acne bumps underneath my skin that would get worse with makeup, with anything that clogs your pores, it would make it worse. So now I have a routine and I know exactly what to do so that it doesn't come back. I do get it sometimes like a little bit, but nothing compared to what it was. Like my whole like cheek area would be full of like little bumps, but they weren't red. Like when I washed my face and had no makeup on, you wouldn't see anything unless you like shined it in the light. You would see like little bumps on my cheeks. You know what I mean? I know it's like really confusing, but I know a lot of people actually do have that problem, especially people who wear a lot of makeup like I did and still do. Right now I don't have any makeup on my face at all. The only makeup that I have is I put a little bit of Anastasia powder on my brows because I just felt like it. Mascara, and this, I just want to give it a shout out. This is kind of like a skincare product for your lips. This Lip Perfect by the brand Perfect. I always mention this, but this is like my favorite lip thing ever. Like for every day. I don't know why I love it so much. So that's all I have on my face right now. So I'm sorry if I look dead like a zombie whatever during this video because I know I'm super pale. You're just gonna have to roll with it. This is just who I am as a person. So I'm gonna try my best to speed through these products because I have a lot, but I'm also gonna try and give you the most information that I can and whatever I have to my knowledge. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but this is just how I cleared up my skin and how I keep it clear even though I wear a lot of makeup. And yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. And another thing is definitely get hormonal breakouts. I'm going to start off with cleansers, and first I'm going to start off with a cleansing device that I use. I have used the Clarisonic for about 3 years solid, and I liked it, especially in the beginning. It definitely made my skin do that like purging thing where like all the bad stuff came out and like broke out like crazy in the beginning, and then my skin was like super flawless looking. But after a while, the Clarisonic made my skin very like, I don't know, I felt like it was just too rough for my skin. Like it made my pores look a lot bigger than they did before. I was like, I swear this thing is making my pores larger. So I tried a bunch of different brush heads. And I mean, I like the way that it cleanses the skin. I feel like it really gives you like a super deep cleanse. So if you have a problem with that, like if you don't ever feel like your skin gets like a really good deep cleanse, then I would recommend the Clarisonic. But right now the device that I'm loving, like absolutely loving, I think this is like changing my skin so much, and I never thought it would because, I mean, if you hold it in your hand yourself compared to a Clarisonic, you would definitely think a Clarisonic is better. This is called the Foreo, and I love it so much. It is definitely, I'm looking in a mirror right now because like I can't see the viewfinders over there, but it's super far. It has definitely minimized my pores because they got so big from the Clarisonic. Like, they were just huge, and I was so unhappy about that. And when I tried this, I thought it wasn't as abrasive. This is nice, but I also felt like it wasn't giving me that deep of a clean. But after a while, I was like, actually, it really does, because it's keeping my skin clear and really, really smooth and soft. And I don't feel anything on my face, and my pores are getting smaller. So I just thought this is amazing. This is different than the Clarisonic because it doesn't have like those nylon bristles or whatever the Clarisonic has. These little things right here are silicone, so they're so easy to clean. They don't hold germs. I feel like my Clarisonic brush heads definitely are like grimier than this. Like this, when I rinse it out, you can just tell it's like totally clean and amazing. And I keep this in my shower, and it's super, super waterproof and just a lot smaller, and has a nice little travel case. And I don't know, I love it. It's like smaller than the size of my hand. I think it's amazing. The back side has these little like lines in them where you can, if you have like any like anti-aging products that you really want to like push in your skin, like underneath your eyes, like your eye cream, it has like different settings on here for you to use, and you really get to like massage that in. I don't really use the back side that often. I probably should, because it would probably be beneficial to me, but I really, really, really love this. I definitely recommend it. I'm going to leave the link down below for you guys to check it out. I think it's like $1.99 or something like that. Same price as the Clarisonic, but I think that this is a lot better. But of course, it's all like trial and error, so everyone's different. Moving on to cleansers, and you're going to hear me talk about this brand a lot in this video, and it's Murad. I've spoken about it so many times in my videos, especially their moisturizer. I just love it. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, I promise you. I just seriously love their skincare line. Like, it is amazing. I think it is one of the best, if not the best, I've ever tried. I mean, I haven't tried it all, but it's really, really good. It's up there. It's up there. So I'm going to show you my favorite all-time favorite cleanser ever. Like, hands down, like holy grail. If I had to pick one out of everything I've ever tried, it's this one. This is the Murad Clarifying Cleanser. It says it reduces 99.9% of irritating surface bacteria in less than 1 minute. And it treats and prevents acne breakouts with its time-release medication that remains active for hours even after rinsing, which I think is amazing. I love the smell of this, first of all. I love the way that it makes my skin feel, and I love what it does for my skin, which is it keeps it super clear. It has 1.5% salicylic acid. That's just for you to know, because like I know some people don't like salicylic acid. They like benzoyl peroxide. I don't know how to pronounce these things, but you know what I'm talking about. So I just want to let you know this has salicylic acid in it. It says it has encapsulated salicylic acid, continually releases acne treatment for hours even after rinsing. Silver citrate provides powerful antibacterial protection to inhibit blemish formation, and black cohosh and green tea extract helps soothe inflamed acne stressed skin. Every single thing that it says in there, like, it does. At least for me. I mean, like I said, everybody's different, but I'm not even kidding you guys. This is the best cleanser ever. This is my second bottle. I already have my third waiting for me because I'm almost done. I've been using it for a while. I really, really don't think I will be switching to anything, because I don't think anything is better than this, except for the one that I'm about to show you, which is literally the same exact thing, but a more hydrating version. So I use this like if my skin's super like flaky or dry or just feels like tight, I'll switch and use this one. As you can see, I'm like done with this one. This one's called the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. It's literally the same thing. They have different names, but it's the same thing. This one's just more, as you can see, this one's like a gel, and this one's like creamy. So this one like doesn't really foam up, but this one like really gets like lathery and foams up on your face. This one also says it delivers time-released acne medication that remains active after rinsing, same as the other one. It also says it optimizes hydration to restore suppleness and improve skin appearance. That's why I really love this one when I have dry skin, because it really, really does that. After I wash my face, I don't feel like that tight feeling that I can get with this sometimes during like the winter, like if it's like a really cold day. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter. Like, you can still use this and use a really good moisturizer afterwards. You don't need both cleansers. I just have both because I'm crazy. This one has all the stuff that I told you in the other one, but it also has hyaluronic acid, which I heard is like really, really good for hydrating your skin. Amino acid, sesame seed, fruit extracts, all kinds of good stuff. And this one has salicylic acid as well, but a little bit less. I know you might be thinking you don't have acne, why do you like use all of these acne like products? It's preventative. Like, it's so I don't get it back, because I've had it before and I don't want it back. This is just what keeps my skin clear. I absolutely love these two cleansers, like the best cleansers in the world in my opinion. I really, really recommend you trying it. If you have like blemish prone, oily skin, you don't have a problem with dryness or anything like that, I would try this one, the clarifying cleanser. If you have like super dry skin but also acne, I know a lot of people have dry acne skin. A lot of people associate acne with oily skin, but that's not always the case. So if you have dry skin and you're prone to breakouts, or you want to keep your skin clear, I would definitely recommend this one right here, because it is just so good. And I'm going to link everything down below, like I said, in order. This next cleanser that I'm going to be talking about, I recommend for people with super, super dry skin, because it is literally just an oil. This is the Nude, I think they're just called Nude, maybe Nude Skincare. This is the Nude Perfect Cleanse Nourishing Oil, Omega 6 and 9, jojoba, and meadow foam. And this literally pumps, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. Well, it's literally oil. Like, it smells really good. I use this when my skin is dry, especially if I didn't wear any makeup that day. I'll use this if I did wear a lot of makeup. I will use this to remove my makeup before I use like this cleanser. I'll take like a few pumps of this and just massage it through my face, and this oil breaks down all of the makeup on your face, especially if you're wearing like really heavy makeup, you know, you're caking on the face. This will just totally like wipe it out. It's amazing. It's way better than like a facial wipe or anything like that. This is just so good, and it's really, 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 really good for your skin. It has so many benefits. I'm not even gonna like begin to read them, because it literally has so many. You can use it day and night. It says warm 2 to 3 pumps between your hands and massage onto dry face and eyes. Yeah, and I put it on my dry face, especially like when I have makeup on, and it just breaks it apart. It's like so amazing. It's really, really good like to get the waterproof mascara and whatever eye makeup you have on, but I just don't like the aftermath of it, because even when I like rinse it off and pat my face dry and everything, I still feel like my eyes get a little bit blurry. I know a lot of you have recommended coconut oil for me to use on my eyes to get rid of my eye makeup, but it just feels like my eyes are so blurry afterwards. Like, I look around and I'm like, I don't have 20/20 vision anymore. Like, everything is just so blurry. So I just stick to like makeup removing wipes and stuff for my eyes. But this is amazing for the face. And if you have just dry skin and you need something that's really gentle, really good for your skin, that's gonna like nourish your skin and hydrate it, especially in the winter, this is so good. This is like one of the best cleansers for that, in my opinion. Next, I'm going to be talking about exfoliators. I have two here. One is by Murad. It's the Skin Smoothing Polish, and it looks like this. It's really cute. It's pink. I love it. It smells really, really good. It says it deeply exfoliates to leave skin smooth and soft, and it helps relieve congested pores. This is why I love it so much, because right here I get super congested, especially when I wear a lot of makeup, I'm on camera, whatever, for hours talking to you guys, and I just get like super clogged pores. At least it feels like it at the end of the night. You know that feeling at the end of the night when you go out or whatever and you've had makeup on all day, all night at work, and you just cannot wait to wash your face? This is just so good for that, because it makes you feel like you have like a new layer of skin. I don't know, it's just so nice. I don't use this every day because it can be like too harsh to do that. I use this maybe like once or twice a week, and I love it. If I feel like my skin's really congested or my pores are clogged or anything like that, after I use the Foreo and my cleanser, I'll go in with this and I'll just do the areas that are like really congested, which for me are usually around my nose, right here, this area, all like my T-zone. You know, the areas where you get oily is usually where you get the most like congested. In the winter months when I have dry, flaky skin, this is amazing, but I'm going to show you another one that I love. This is called the Nude Detox Brightening Fizzy Powder Wash. You can get this at Sephora. This is my second bottle. I am absolutely in love with this product. I've never, ever, ever, ever tried an exfoliating product like this in my life. This is so super like harsh in a good way. Like, it gets every little thing out of your skin. I definitely don't recommend using this every single day. This is like a 1 or 2 times a week tops for me at least. Otherwise I start getting irritated. But this is just so good, and you can play around with it. Like, you can make it much more like subtle and like not as harsh if you add more water. So what you do is just like pour some on your hand. It's literally like a powder with like little seeds in it. I don't really know exactly what's in it, but it's amazing. You just pour a little bit in your hand. So depending how much water you put is how exfoliating it's going to be. So if I know that I really want to exfoliate my skin, I've worn a lot of makeup today, I was out all day, my skin feels gross, I'm going to add a little bit of water and more powder so that it's like thicker, and just really like scrub my face with it. And it feels harsh, it feels like it's really scrubbing at your skin, but I promise you, like once you rinse it off, you just have like baby soft skin. It is like so amazing. But if I just want like a lighter exfoliating, then I'll add more water and like less of the powder so that it's like more like watery and like milky, because it turns like super fizzy and kind of like foamy. I really love this, especially during the winter time, especially when my skin gets like flaky, because no matter what you do, when you put like makeup on and foundation over flaky skin, you can just see it, like it looks like crusty and it's disgusting. This totally gets that out. Like this just takes them all away, and I love it. It definitely makes your skin feel a little tight afterwards though. Like when I'm done like exfoliating like all the dead skin off of my face, I'm like, this is so tight, and I need a moisturizer, like a good one. So I recommend using like an oil, like a nourishing oil or a moisturizer after this. Next, I'm going to quickly talk about toners. I have two here that I absolutely am in love with. I've tried so many toners and I like a lot of them, but I'm just trying to minimize this list into like what I really love and would repurchase and use over and over again. One of them I've just mentioned in my empties video. It is the Banish Vitamin C Beauty Elixir. I think this is one of the best toners on the market. It is so amazing. It's 100% natural. The ingredients are just amazing. Like they have so many good things in here for your skin. You can spray this on your face throughout the day, like literally whenever. I do this all the time. I'll read to you here on their website what it claims to do. It says it gets rid of redness, reduces and prevents acne, it tightens your pores, reduces oily skin, and reduces acne scars. That's what this brand is known for, is like acne scarring and all that, which I think is amazing. They have this pumpkin enzyme mask that I'm totally out of, but it is so good. Like if you have any type of like acne scarring or any kind of scarring or pigmentation on your skin, it will literally take it away. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys. I know I don't have it to show you, but it was so good. I just didn't get around to getting it again because I haven't needed it really, but it is just amazing. You know when you get like a hormonal breakout or whatever, and you pick at it and it kind of like turns into a scab and like a little red mark and it's like annoying, you use that pumpkin enzyme mask and it is literally gone. It is so amazing. I absolutely love it. But anyway, we're talking about this. I love this product so much. Everything that it says it does, it literally does do. I've tried so many toners and this is definitely like my favorite. I spray this in the morning, I spray this before bed, I spray this before I apply my makeup, I spray this all day long. On those days like when I'm not wearing makeup and I just feel like really gross, you know, like your skin just feels like polluted from like the outdoors. I don't know if I'm like the only one, but even if I go out and like I have no makeup on and I come home, I'm like, ew, like I need to wash my face, I'll spray this and my face feels like I just like came home from the spa. And it smells like that too, and I just love it. You need to check this out. The next toner that I love so much, especially if I'm like trying to prevent a breakout or if I'm having breakouts or really want to like super deep clean my skin even after I cleanse it. This makes my skin feel so tingly and like refreshed and just like, you know that feeling like after you wash your face and it just feels like tingly, but like, you know, like something's working? This does that. So this is the Murad Clarifying Toner, and it eliminates oil and impurities to cool and refresh your skin. It controls surface shine and keeps pores clean and clear. And that's exactly what it does. This stuff is so bomb, like literally amazing. It says it has witch hazel algae extract to regulate excess sebum production, which I literally get. That's probably what clogs my pores. Grapeseed extract and vitamin E protect from free radical damage. And what the witch hazel does in this is just like controls your oils and like tightens your pores. Witch hazel like overall is like really good for your skin if you have like super oily, like acne prone, like large pores. You can buy witch hazel like on its own like at CVS. I've done it before a million times. I don't particularly like the smell of witch hazel. I think it smells like barbecue sauce. It's really weird. One thing I can say about this is that it seriously works. Like everything that it claims to do, it's done for me. I love it so much. It definitely keeps my skin clear. As you can see, I'm like halfway through and I use just a little bit on like one of those like cotton swab thingies, and I just gently put that on my face and apply a good moisturizer after, because this can be super drying because of the witch hazel. But I just love this product. Their wipes, if you have ever tried the Murad like clarifying wipes, just like their facial wipes, they're actually just wipes soaked in this. And I figured that out when like they smelled the same, and I asked like the girl that I speak to from Murad, I was like, is this like the same thing? And she was like, yeah, it's like It's like having this like in a little wipe form, and I love those, so I definitely recommend that. I'm gonna link that down below. I don't have them anymore. They're awesome for like those nights when you don't want to wash your face. I rarely have those nights because I'm like crazy about washing my face before bed. Just because I know what happens when I don't. Next, I'm going to be talking about moisturizers, and I only have two. I've tried so many moisturizers in my life, but I'm very picky about them because moisturizers is one product, like as far as skincare goes, that can break up my face really bad. If I don't pick the right moisturizer, I can get really bad breakouts. It clogs my pores and does a whole bunch of crap and like brings those white bumps back into my life, and I'm just like, no thank you. There was a point where I was so fed up and sick of moisturizers that I completely stopped using them, and then my skin became so oily and like overproducing oil to compensate from like the dryness from me not using moisturizer. That's actually a random little topic that I want to bring up to you guys. If you have super oily skin and you don't know why, and you don't really use moisturizer, but you use a lot of like drying products like oil controlling products and stuff like that, maybe that's why your skin is producing so much oil, because it is like so super dry and you just need to like nourish it. So I would definitely recommend finding like a good moisturizer for you, and I think that would help you a lot. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the moisturizer. The first one I use in the daytime before makeup, in the morning if I'm not wearing makeup, sometimes at night if I'm having like more of like an oily skin night. It's the Skin Perfecting Lotion by Murad. My absolute favorite holy grail moisturizer of all time. I don't care. I'm probably never going to find moisturizer that I love more than this. This is so perfect. It is literally perfect. It makes your skin just look and feel perfect. It tightens your pores. It really helps keep your skin clear. It is just so amazing. There's many benefits to this moisturizer. You can look it up online, like I said. Everything's going to be linked down below so you guys can see like in depth. I'm sorry that I don't really know how to like explain all these products in such great detail, but I'm just telling you what they do for me. This just keeps my skin clear. This hydrates my skin and doesn't let it break out, because I know that's a big problem with people who have acne prone skin. A lot of moisturizers can actually like exacerbate the problem. This doesn't do that. This is amazing. This is actually for acne prone skin. It doesn't say it on this bottle, but when you look online, it'll say that it's for acne prone skin, and it is amazing. I love this so much. And for nighttime, right now I have been loving the Essential C Night Moisturizer by Murad. It smells like tangerines or something, like in a really good way, like an orange creamsicle. And it is so hydrated. This is amazing for nighttime. It seriously hydrates your skin so well, like so well. It feels very thick and luxurious and nice, but it doesn't leave that like super greasy film on your face, if you know what I mean. Another moisturizer that I really do love, but I don't have it on hand because I finished it and it was in my empties video and I just haven't had the time to repurchase it. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge. I think that's all it's called, Moisture Surge. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna link it down below. It's called Moisture Surge and it's by Clinique, and it's like in a little clear tub, and it's pink and it's like a gel form. They also have like an intense version that's more of a cream one. I tried the gel one and I used that at night, and I just felt like it left my skin so soft and hydrated and amazing. Now that I'm talking about it and like amping myself up right now, I'm gonna probably go get it tomorrow because it was seriously like one of the best moisturizers for nighttime that I've ever used. I didn't really particularly like it for during the day because like underneath my makeup it just felt like too much, especially because it was like so like jelly. It had that like gel feel, but during the nighttime, like before bed, when I woke up, my skin felt very good, so I did like it for that. I have one oil here that I'd like to talk to you guys about. I don't really like to use oils too much on my skin because, like I said, I have acne prone skin, and the major problem with my skin is that I get like those clogged pores, and a lot of the skin oils have done that to me, unfortunately. I've tried so many. This is one of the ones that I've loved so much. Again, it's by Nude. As you can see, I kind of stick to like the same brands, and there's a reason for that, because usually like when a brand has a few products that work for me, I'll try more and more and realize that like their whole range works for me. It just works for my skin type. I don't know why, that's just how it is. It's better for me, in my opinion, than mixing like 1,000 different brands, like a different brand for a toner, a different one for a cleanser, this and that, because like then it's like too many different lines, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is called the Nude Pro Genius Treatment Oil. It has omega-3, 6, 7, and 9. And this is just amazing, like amazing. If you have dry skin or just want to add a little bit of extra moisture to your skin, you can apply this before your makeup and it'll definitely make it look more dewy and like hydrating. I'll show you what it looks like. It's yellow It doesn't have a scent to it really, like at all, which I like. It's unscented. And I just put like 2 to 3, 4 drops depending on how dry my skin is and what I feel like doing that day. And I'll just usually wear this at night or a little bit underneath my makeup if my skin's like dry and flaky, just to help, you know, soothe all of that. And I just think this is really, really, really good for your skin. This is definitely, I feel like, helped improve my skin. I can't really tell like which product is doing exactly what because I use so many, but I can tell you that this is definitely not breaking me out and making my skin feel better. I don't know as far as like the omega-3, 6, and 7, like all that. I don't know exactly like how much that's helping me, but I think that it's an amazing product nonetheless. Really quick, I'm going to talk about these 2 masks and this peel that I'm loving. I really love this mask of Magnum Minty. I've been using this for maybe about a month or so. This is by Lush. It is just so amazing. It helps keep my skin really clear. It's a huge tub and I think it's going to last a while. I mean, it says it expires in January, so I have to finish it by then. I'm like less than halfway done. I put a lot on my face. Like I layer this on thick and I put it on James all the time, like when he wants to like 2 masks with me. I'm just trying to like use it up before January so I could try different ones from Lush. It smells super, super minty, hence the name. It really feels like tingly and like rejuvenating and just like so nice on the skin afterwards, especially like when you wash it off. It has like these like little beads or something on it, like when you put it on, so like when you wash it off your face you're like exfoliating at the same time, so it's really nice and it makes your skin feel really, really smooth. And I definitely feel like it brings out the impurity, so I love this so much. Another one is by Nude again. This is the Overnight Repair Mask. I just wanted to give this a little shout out. I use this once in a while. I've had this for a pretty long time now and I still have a little bit left. This is good if you're having any type of like redness or irritation or drying or flaking type of skin. This is really good, especially for the winter, which is why I'm mentioning it now. I'll use a little bit of this and just put it all over my face. It feels like a really thick moisturizer, but when you wake up your skin looks so good. It's so freaking weird. I love this so much. It's definitely not good for me to use every single night because it's super, super heavy when I need to use it, like when I'm having those sensitive skin days. This is amazing and I love it so much. So yeah, I definitely think you should try that out. The next product here is the Murad Intensive C Radiance Peel. This, out of all the products that I'm showing you right now, is probably my favorite at the moment. Like what this does to my skin, I almost think is like unreal. I've never tried a peel before in my life, so I was really excited about it, but at the same time pretty skeptical because I was like, what can this really do for my skin? You just keep it on for 10 minutes. It's not even a mask. As all these claims, I was like, what can it do? It is like life-changing. Like I use it more than the recommended amount. It says 1 to 2 times a week. Not gonna lie, I use it like 3 times a week. Sometimes 4. I know that sounds really, really bad, but it's just because it makes my skin look and feel so good that, I don't know, I'm breaking the rules with this one. I really don't care. Sometimes you don't really have to follow exactly what it says because not everyone's skin type is the same. So maybe like something that says you can use 2 to 3 times a week, you can only use once, or maybe you can use it every single day because your skin is loving it. It's whatever your skin is liking, and my skin loves this product so much. I don't know why. When I put this on, I leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. It says leave it on for 10, but you know, like whatever, I lose track of time. It doesn't matter because after 10 minutes it stops tingling and I think it just stops working altogether. And I rinse it off, and literally like right after I rinse it off and apply a little bit of moisturizer on my skin because this can make it a little bit dry, it looks, first of all, the way that it looks, like immediately, like the first time I used it, I was like, wow. Like my skin looked so radiant and glowy and healthy, and it looked like it took a whole layer of like dead skin cells off my face, and everything just looked amazing. And I was like, is this real life right now? Like all like the little red spots I had from like previous acne marks or whatever were like literally gone after one use. And I was like, if this is what happens after one time, I don't even want to know what happens if I keep using it. So I literally used it like the next day because I was just like really, really intrigued. And it is just so amazing. If there's one product I can tell you to buy right now, it is this one. For this size, this is 1.7 ounces. It's $55. But if you want to just try it out, of course, and not buy the full size, they have a 0.5 ounce and it's only 15 bucks. So I definitely recommend you trying that out. That's pretty relatively inexpensive for a product like this. This is just so amazing. You guys don't even know. I'm going to read to you quickly what it says. It says that it's an intensive treatment that brightens, smooths, hydrates to restore radiance, even skin tone, and enhance luminosity. That is literally exactly what this does, like to the T. If I could put it into words, Sephora did it for me. It is so good. Like, please just try this out. I'm gonna mention this spot treatment. I've tried literally like at least 50 spot treatments in my life. Like, no over exaggeration. I've tried so many, and this is the one, like the one, in my opinion, that will take that spot overnight. I mean, it depends how big your spot is, like, let's be real, but if it's not a mountain, overnight your spot will probably be completely gone. I have never been so impressed by a product like this in my life. This is the Origins Super Spot Remover Acne Treatment Gel. This also is salicylic acid. This is a tiny bottle. Like, do you see this? It is so, I was like surprised when I got this. I was like, are you kidding me? This was like $18, so I was kind of like, this is a little expensive for such a small thing, but you need the smallest amount. I've had this for a while now. You need the littlest amount ever, and just exactly like put it where your spots are. Don't touch it, leave it overnight, and it'll just suck it out and just completely dry them out, and they will be gone in a day or two, whatever. But this definitely just heals acne amazingly. I love this so much. If your acne is more like all over your face, if you have more of like clustered acne and you don't want to use something that's such like a spot treatment or more like an acne treatment for all over your face, I definitely recommend using this acne clearing solution by Murad. This is just 0.5 salicylic acid. Obviously has other ingredients in it also, but it says you massage it evenly over clean face, neck, and chest. Like, obviously wherever you have acne, if you have it on your neck and chest, you can put it there, but I have put this on my face. Especially, I use this like if I've worn a lot of makeup for like a consecutive amount of days and I feel like my skin's pretty clogged and like I'm trying to like unclog it with the products, but I feel like it'll need something to prevent me from like breaking out. I'll put this all over my face. This is the one acne product that I've ever found that's safe to put like all over your skin without it like really drying it out or anything like that. It doesn't make my skin red or peel or anything like that. I typically have that reaction with benzoyl peroxide products. I don't know why, I just do, but this is salicylic acid and I just love it so much. I'll just put a little bit of this all over and then my moisturizer on top and I'm good to go, and I know that this will not let me break out, so I definitely recommend this for like all over your face kind of acne. Next here, I'm going to show you guys my 2 under eye treatments. I use the Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment during the day a lot. I really love this, especially underneath my makeup. I think this is amazing. This is an amazing drugstore product. Like, so good for drugstore skincare. I'm not a fan of drugstore skincare, as you can see. I've just tried a lot of it and I just don't feel like it's as good as like the higher end stuff. Obviously, I feel like you really get your dollar's worth when you spend more money, especially when it comes to skincare. I always say to people, like, if you're gonna choose to invest in something like makeup or skincare, like if you're gonna buy like a super expensive foundation and a super cheap facial cleanser, I feel like you should switch that up, because your skin is like, it's the only thing you've got. Like, you can't really like replace it. So you want to treat it well, and like if your skin looks good, then it really doesn't matter like what foundation you're using or whatever, because it's gonna look good no matter what. So I really like to invest my money in skincare. I know I'm only 22 and I don't technically need under eye treatments. This is more of like a preventative thing, and definitely to like hydrate underneath my eyes, because I do have fine lines. I mean, everybody does. I feel like even babies have little lines underneath their eyes because it's such delicate, like thin little skin down there. So when I apply my concealer and like setting powder and stuff like that, it can easily get so cakey. So I love finding products that work good underneath my eyes, especially for underneath makeup. I love this for underneath makeup, but I love this more on the days where I'm not going to wear makeup, because it's not as hydrating as the one that I'm going to show you right now. This is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes, and I love this for underneath my makeup, especially if I know I'm gonna wear it a lot. I'll use this like on no makeup days, or like light makeup days or whatever, and days I'm not gonna wear makeup, I'll use this. This is fine. I'm gonna use this on days where I'm gonna really like cake the face on, you know what I mean, put a lot of concealer, the under eye highlight, do the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna use this because this is gonna really hydrate underneath my eyes and make sure that everything is good to go down there. So yeah, that is it, guys. Those are all of the skincare products that I'm currently loving and have been loving for a while now. I'll definitely update you if anything changes with my skin and what I'm using, and I'll add them in like monthly favorites and stuff like that. But this is what I've been using right now, what I've been loving, and I recommend it to everybody who has the type of skin that I've got going on right now. So yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful. I'm sorry that it is like so long. I just had a lot to say, I guess. Let me know what your favorite skincare products are at the moment in the comments down below, and I'll check it out myself. If you do end up purchasing or trying any of these products that I've mentioned to you, let me know what you think of it. I'm totally like interested in knowing that, so like tag me on any social media or whatever, and I'd love to know like what you think of these products and how they work for you. I'm gonna leave all my social media and the links to everything down below so you can check that out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, then do that because it's free and why not. And I will see you guys next time.